We want your time and your unit to be enjoyable and incident free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please take the word networks along with your HUAC location to 555. Remember, if collection center will respond immediately. Thank you. Don't forget to come out to the game for Trailer today. We're honoring the past year of the pictures of your favorite mascot, Batman and the Maverick Station. Now, we want you to join us for future Maverick home games. In fact, or visit us online to learn more.
Tickets are still available for the next game, so purchase your tickets today. Visit the ticket counter for available games or sign up for Maverick season tickets today.
The National Basketball Association and the Dallas Mavericks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as partying during outbreaks.
It's all happening in Dallas, Texas. Here at American Airlines Center, the Warriors taking on the Mavericks. For the Golden State Warriors, they're playing with terrific focus. Their hard work from the summer is paying off with a quick start right out of the gate. Mavs, Warriors. We'll be right back after this. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for MP.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Now Golden State's starting 5. The athletic front court pair, Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Stephen Curry's out there with MP. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Dallas, the star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Harris is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Marshall in at the small forward position. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
That's good from Doncic on the assist from Marshall.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
There's a screen. Pass to Jackson Davis. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
Doncic outside. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Irving. Pass to Marshall. And here is Doncic. 5 on the clock. And it's MP with the rebound. And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
Here's Doncic. The Warriors making the shot. Drains the three-pointer. Doncic has got 5.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Pass to Marshall. Back to Doncic. Irving with the ball. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Now, here's MP. Coming off a solid outing against Miami.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Harris passes to Doncic. Outside Irving. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
This is Irving's mentality. He understands that he is out there to shoot and shoot often, especially off the catch.
Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. They set the pick. MP against Doncic. MP dishes to Kuminga. Pass to MP. Outside Kuminga. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Kuminga's got his second bucket of the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. And the basket by MP.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
And stolen by MP. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Showing a little two-way game. MP, that's big time.
Doncic kicks to Marshall. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And MP throws it down.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
Doncic passes to Marshall. Back to Doncic. Pass to Harris. Dallas moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Here's Irving. Buries it down low. Irving's got 7.
Kyrie has the ability to finish like very few players in NBA history, and he shows it right there.
Now, here's MP. He has 6. A three-pointer is right on target.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Doncic against MP. Lively a screen on Kuminga. Harris passes to Lively. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Curry on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Mavericks trailed by 5. Doncic looking it over. Here's Harris. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
MP with it. He's picked up by Irving. Curry kicks to MP. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Irving against MP. Floats it up for Kuminga.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And here is Doncic. He's got 7. Harris outside. Back to Doncic. Irving for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Just a tremendous run right now for them. 12 straight wins.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. It's going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
Now Harris, following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga from deep. Pass to Doncic. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
Jonathan Kuminga picks one up. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Here's Curry with the three. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 6th assist on the night. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Lively's shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And here's MP for 3. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 4 rebounds in this game. With the step back, Doncic with it. Now defended by MP. Warriors leading by 5. Floats it up for Kuminga. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
While most players can dominate with their scoring ability, he has done it with his passing. No doubt that he is the catalyst for this team on offense. And when players are cutting or moving to open space, he has found it.
Mavericks making a switch here. Prosper's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Andre Drummond's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Klay Thompson comes in for Wiggins. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Stephen Curry. So it's the Mavericks now. The Warriors making the shot. Now Irving. He gets that one. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here's Kuminga. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Leaving points at the free throw line can take the edge off of a team. You're playing physical, you're playing hard, and it's just not paying off.
This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Warriors, number 1.
And that's a fun category. Most fans love that kind of up-tempo offense, and these guys are the best in the game playing that style. I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Isaiah Joe comes in for Marshall. And it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Hardy. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. That one falls.
Assisted basket. Coaches just love those, so credit Harris for the pass.
Here's Kuminga. Rebounded by Prosper.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Pass to Joe. On the wing, Harris. Defended by Drummond. Harris misses.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard. MP
looking around. And MP throws it down hard.
Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Outside Irving. No good from outside. Warriors leading by 6. MP outside. Floats it up for Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Outside Irving. Shoots over Pajemski. Warriors with the rebound. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
They take on a team they knocked out of the playoffs last season in the conference semis.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And now a 10-point Warrior lead.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Heat got the job done. He had an impressive number of points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let the hot hand go to waste.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Jonathan Kuminga. He's averaging about 19 points per, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
MP outside. A shot by Thompson, no, and again for 3.
And would you believe he's nearing 4th place for most three-pointers of all time?
I cannot believe it. Not only does he have the talent, but he never stops working on his shot. This guy is something else. Shot and game clock separated by 5. MP against Irving. Pass to Thompson. Latre. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
3 points.
MP's got his 9th assist in the game now. Spins. Outside Irving. Shoots over Pajemski. Sinks the 15-footer. Irving's got 11 points.
Wow, just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Warriors. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
We've got Irving. He's out there with Hardy. Isaiah Joe is out there with Medu. And it's Prosper in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
MP with it. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
Poked away. And here we go. Warriors running again.
Oh, that's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Irving against Curry. Irving, good. 13 points in the game.
As soon as Irving gets going, well, good luck trying to slow him. Looking flat out dominant right now.
MP's shot is good. And the Warriors lead by 19.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Irving, good.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Now, here's MP. 14 points for him. Here's Jackson Davis. And the shot is long. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Friday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And that game against Memphis, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
Reedy's checked in for Dallas. Andrew Wiggins checked in for the Warriors. And when you think about Andrew Wiggins, championship-level defender for sure.
He can get in a guy's shirt without fouling him. He has the lateral movement to keep ball handlers in front of him. Really tough to do, especially in isolation.
Here's Irving. Plays it up off the glass. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
So smooth around the rim. I love how Kyrie just goes up with confidence knowing that he's going to figure it out.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Irving. Second chance shot. Pass to Hardy. Now Reed on the wing. Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. Irving's got 20.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
MP outside. It's MP.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. 15-point game. Pass to Hardy. Irving with the ball. Over Curry. Again, Irving missing. Warriors leading by 15. MP outside. Now Curry. Over Joe. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got 11 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass to Prosper. On the wing, Irving. And count it from 19 feet away. That's now 22 points for Kyrie Irving.
When you play with stars like LeBron, Harden, KD, look, Kyrie has learned how to operate off the ball.
MP finds Drummond. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Dallas making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Then for the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Andre Drummond. And Miles McBride subbed in for Curry. Joe passes to Irving. Back to Joe. Fires the 3. It's tipped.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
Now here's Irving, defended by McBride. Outside Irving. Wiggins with the rebound. Warriors leading by 19. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Hardy. 20 points for him last game against Cleveland.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Out to Harris. Shoots over Jackson Davis. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Harris with some finesse to knock down that little mid-range jumper.
Golden State's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Floats it up for Kuminga. That one, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Harris looking it over. Back to Irving. For the three. Wiggins with the rebound. Warriors leading by 19. Here's McBride. They get it again.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Irving. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And the MP is one of those guys you just love watching because he plays with such confidence, hunger, and a smile.
Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generations to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game.
Justice through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. Mavericks trailed by 18. Here's Hardy. No good with the triple.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
MP dishes to Kuminga.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Harris outside. Back to Doncic. Harris outside. From deep. Warriors with the rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Rejected by Harris.
Look at Harris getting it done on the defensive end. That's a good sign for this team.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Doncic. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Irving's checked in for Hardy. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. Irving kicks to Marshall. Dallas moving the ball around. Left side, Irving. Clock at 4. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
MP with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Thompson misses. Mavericks trailed by 18. And here is Marshall. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. The Mavericks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
The Warriors making a switch here. Santos is checked in, so he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Kyrie Irving has teamed up with Luka Doncic. Kai says he's a winner. I'm a winner. We like going against the best. That's where we connect. It's about how we galvanize the rest of the group. I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. I've failed and succeeded at the highest level. And I want to get back to that place. Kevin?
Yeah, and if anybody can do it, it is Kai. Title or bust. Thank you, D.A.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Mavericks trailed by 20. Tipped away. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
I'll tell you one thing about MP. The man's got style.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
Pass to Irving. Looking to end the run. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
Guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
And what I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
Dallas shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Pass to Doncic. Left side, Harris. Let's go. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Showing the quick hands that time. Harris with the catch and shoot.
Picked by Kuminga. Floats it up for Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Doncic against MP. Harris outside. Pass to Marshall. In the corner, Irving with it. Shot clock at 5. Stolen. MP kicks to Thompson. Now MP. No good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hey, folks. Their perimeter D has been soft like bathroom tissue. No excuses. Can't give up that many open shots and get away with it.
Their D being treated like bathroom tissue. No mercy. All right, now, still early on. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Setting the floor for the Warriors, the athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. MP out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Jackson Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And that's a great read out of the two-man game for MP.
Doncic with it. Pass to Lively. Back to Doncic. Over Justice. And it's Doncic missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
MP against Irving. Now Curry for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ.
Ooh, what a slam!
Oh, my.
What a slam!
Gracious. Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Back to Kuminga. Golden State moving it around. MP kicks to Kuminga. It's stolen by Harris. Pass to Lively. Now here's Irving. Harris outside. The three ball. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 7th rebound. Whoa, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. Smart decision right there by MP, making the D pay for leaving his teammate uncovered.
The three for Doncic. The offensive rebound. On the wing, Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Harris has got his 3rd basket of the night.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Wiggins. And here is MP. Guarded by Doncic. Here's MP. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for MP. He's averaging 53 points, and he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
I've played with someone like him, the type of player that looks to get others involved first. That's my type of teammate.
Pass to Harris. It's stolen by Kuminga. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well-timed pass by MP, and that's how you drop a dime.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Up top, Doncic. Covered by MP. Can't hit from in close.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Back to Curry. Takes the 3. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Harris outside. Doncic with a screen for Harris. They need this, and slam dunk by Harris.
And I understand that people might not realize this, but he's 6'7". You cannot forget about his bounce because he's got some.
That's to Curry. There's the triple. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Curry's got 17 now.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Here's MP. He has 38 in the game. Takes it inside, and good! There's another.
Not too many players have punished NBA defenses like he has.
And he continues to do it on a regular basis. He now stands at 4th in career 40-point games. Outside for Curry. Misses the 3. For Dallas, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. MP outside. Curry on the wing. Shoots over Doncic. Curry's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Dallas, no good that time either.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Doncic, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Different look here for the Warriors. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Clarkson right side. He's looking for MP and finds him. Pass to Podziemski. The 3 from MP. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Harris. And Santos pulls it down. Santos has got 4 rebounds in this game. MP inside. Guarded by Doncic. Drummond passes to MP. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Assist from
MP's got 10 points in just the second half. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Clarkson finds MP. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Santos, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The Warriors, number 1.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end. And then, you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Prosper's checked in, and it's Hardy in for Kyrie Irving. Pass to Prosper. They grant their own miss. From past the arc. Rebound Andre Drummond.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
MP inside. It's deflected. Now, here's Marshall. Pass to Hardy. Puts up a 3. The shot's good. Marshall making the play. Marshall's got 4 assists now tonight.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
MP outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
second personal foul.
How about MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Dallas. The Mavericks shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Pass to Hardy. There's a good screen. Back to Doncic. 5 to shoot. From downtown, another 3 for Dallas.
Well, the skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Drummond the screen. Pass to Santos. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Here's Doncic. 22 points for him. Shoots over Podziemski. And another basket for Dallas.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
MP outside. Here's the screen. Pass to Podziemski. And another 3 for Golden State.
And that's what MP brings, the ability to make plays for others.
The Mavericks shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Here's Prosper. And the rejection by MP. And they're able to recover. And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And here is MP. He has 45 points. Oh, look at that play right there.
Okay, that's how it's done. This is what total commitment gets you. MP endures and is well rewarded for it.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Alvarado's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Thompson's checked in.
And how about the initiative from MP? Once he got the steal, he was off and running.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus. Just make the simple play.
Pass to Doncic. Pulls up on the wing. Warriors with the rebound. MP outside. Lobbed up there for Drummond. That's tipped. Now here's Hardy. Not a lot of room.
Man, you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
And got it! Another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And MP throws it down.
The hustle from MP there in transition, taking full advantage on the break.
Dallas shooting in the second half so far about 45%. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Golden State's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointer since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Thompson outside. A putback. It's good on the putback. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork.
Golden State's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Harris. Hardy is out there with Luka Doncic. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
My. Looking like an old hand out there. MP working the two-man game to perfection.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by MP. Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
Nasty. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Lively the pass to Doncic. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Right, you got any ideas there?
Well,
and so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
The play will be reviewed under the NBA rule. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor,
hits it again. Wow.
A 60-piece. Goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Raleigh is tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible. Lively sets a screen for Harris. Can they get it? Pass to Lively. Back to Harris. 5 on the clock. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Driving to the basket. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Santos, no good. Now, here's Hardy. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was.
You're one of the only players to ever get a quadruple-double.